Let's switch gears now and turn to a current event happening this weekend in Davenport. Summer will be here before you know it, and with it comes the 2026 RAGBRAI. Whether you have joined the statewide bike ride every year or you've always wanted to, you can join the Quad Cities Bicycle Club this weekend to learn more about it during RAGBRAI for Rookies. It's why we have Roger Killian with the club and this year's QCBC RAGBRAI Charter Coordinator joining us right now. Roger, thank you so much for being here.
Welcome. Thank you for having us.
Let's start with RAGBRAI. Why do you love this race so much?
It's kind of addicting. I think it's the people of Iowa that make it what it is. It's like a party in every town you come into, like a county fair, basically. So it's a party on wheels. And every year you ride it, you just come back and ride it another year.
And what about this year's race? What info do we have on it?
Well, it's the shortest ever. So if you want a short ride, this is the one. Unfortunately, it's also the 10th hilliest. The first 2 days are going to be about 7,000 feet of climb in the first 2 days, 3,500 per day. And then the last 2 days are the shortest 2 days, but they also have about 1,700 feet of climb, so, which is lots of hills. I guess I know what climb is, but. Yeah.
And for people watching at home, the last two stops this year are going to be Dyersville and Dubuque,
right.
Which Dubuque is known for being very hilly.
It is.
How many RAGBRAIs have you been on?
I've done 7 complete and 1 day of an 8th ride, so.
Wow. And that leads us to this weekend.
Yes.
What is RAGBRAI for Rookies?
RAGBRAI for Rookies is, I often joke that I probably would have never gone if my wife had gone with me to my first RAGBRAI for Rookies. It actually shows a lot of what's going on. You see a lot of people there that you can talk to, get tips on what to take with, what to do, what not to do. And it's just a good time. There's a lot of experienced people there, and then there's a lot of first-timers there. So it's not just for that.
It's going to be at the Davenport Library.
Eastern Avenue branch.
The Eastern Avenue branch this Saturday.
Correct.
You have to RSVP ahead of time, or can you just show up?
No, you could just show up. We kind of wanted an idea by RSVP so we can plan refreshments and seating, but if a few people show up extra, they'd be more than welcome.
If someone were to come out this weekend, what are some common questions or tips that rookies or newbies often have?
Well, one of the biggest tips is you drink before you're thirsty and eat before you're hungry. Because you get out there riding, and pretty soon you're just what we call bonk, because you're out of energy, or you dehydrate basically, and we don't want anybody to do that. Lots of sunscreen. People aren't used to being out in the sun as much as you are on RAGBRAI. Lip balm is another big tip, because a lot of people don't think about your lips actually sunburn, and they just, well, I put on lip balm, but is it like SPF 50 or something? So that's 2 big tips. And then what type of equipment to take with. Tents, for instance, you want ones with vents and with 2 doors. The first year I went was no vents and 1 door, and it was miserable. And take a fan along. It's just, we'll have lists of things to take along so they can go through and figure what they need to take with. And like I said, on tips on what to do, how to ride, basically how to ride it safely, stay right. You're not supposed to ride pace lines, which is when people get in a big long line and just go very fast, and it's very dangerous, but you have to just stay out of their way is the smart thing to do.
Those are just a few of the tips you guys are going over this weekend.
Oh.
So I want to switch now to the bicycle club as a whole. You guys are known as a charter club for RAGBRAI. What does that mean? Yeah,
well, Quad City Bicycle Club was actually started in 1963 and chartered in 1964, and we've actually done every RAGBRAI charter since it started in 73. We actually had one member of the bicycle club, Carter LeBeau, who actually rode everyone from the very first up through 42, and then he got ill and passed away. But we're basically the only club, the only charter that's done it every year.
That's got to be a moment of pride.
Oh, it is.
For the local club.
Yep. This is my first year as the charter coordinator. The last one was there 17 years. I just give him a lot of praise. Dixon Novi was his name, and he did a great job. It's just really hard to pick up where he left off, but I'm doing my best.
Absolutely, and you got a great club behind you that's
we do.
helping out.
Yep.
Let's talk about the club. It's not just RAGBRAI that you guys do. You have events all year long, and you're a nonprofit.
We are. We do a lot of things all year long. We have rides pretty much every week. I think we had 175 rides we led last year. I led probably 15, 20, and this year we're going to try to do some mimicking what RAGBRAI is. So we'll say that this is like the first day or this is like the last day, just to get people in shape and used to riding in groups. We also have Tomrov, which was created kind of as a training ride, which is a ride to Dubuque and back. So you go up on a Saturday, spend the night at Loras College, and then come back on Sunday. So that's quite a demanding, but it's a good practice for RAGBRAI. We have 2 Tailwind 100-mile rides. We do Bikes for Tykes, which we collect about 150 bicycles, air pumps, locks, and helmets that we distribute through, what's the Toys for Tots?
Yep.
Which I think you're big into Toys for Tots at WQAD as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we have summer picnics, we have a spring get-together, we have a fall chili ride, we just have lots of different events. I'm probably missing some, and
The Divas Club?
the Divas Club, they ride on Tuesday nights, so that's ladies only. They've never let me go with, so I probably couldn't keep up with them. They're quite the riders.
Well, Roger, you are so busy. I'm very thankful that you took the time out of your day to come over here with us.
I'm so happy you had time to put us on, and I hope everybody comes over and takes a look at RAGBRAI.
Absolutely. RAGBRAI for Rookies happening this weekend. Roger, thank you.
Thank
and
you.
for you guys at home, we have all the info for this weekend's RAGBRAI for Rookies event. All you have to do is head over to WQAD.com and click on the As Seen on TV tab.